Welcome, everyone. This is going to be a reading for all signs, the collective, and I'm going to try to keep it as quick as I can. For those of you who are subscribers, you know that usually my readings are 40 minutes to an hour. Um, but I did a survey, I did a poll, and there was like 25% who said you prefer them 10 minutes or shorter. So, let's see if I'm capable of that. This is about current energy. I feel like this is a what I need to know now. We're going to use the Tarot Dreams. Already pre-shuffled, by the way. And let's begin. All signs. You may have a certain question in mind. Interesting. I was thinking about doing only 3 cards, and I got 3 cards, so we'll see. We have the Nine of Swords. It's being in my head. Why? Well, look at this. We have the Nine of Pentacles. 2 very different energies. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. You know, I feel like some of you, there's this fear factor about creating something for yourself. Nine of Pentacles stands for independence, hard work, the willingness, right? But also usually a love for it. It stimulates my mind, so to speak, and it's the energy of success. It's in the upright. But the Nine of Swords kind of, I don't know, kind of overshadows it in a way because I'm in my head over it. So there's something within yourself that you're not trusting about it. Page of Pentacles on the other side. Well, this page is all about learning, gaining knowledge, and learning as I go. And that may be what it's saying to you. Like, you know, you don't have to go into something being the expert. I know I didn't. Now I feel like one. But, you know, it took years to develop something. But I was willing to go in. I feel like it's the willing to go in and learn as you go, learn as you grow. But there's some fear. You know, the Nine of Swords really says it's unnecessary fear. So think about that. It's unnecessary. Can I have this success? You know, it's saying if you're willing to look at it, focus, grow it within it, you will have success. Interesting. I want to take 3 more cards, but at the same time, well, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Same time, I want to keep it somewhat short. We have the Hierophant. So we're in the year of the Hierophant, 2021, year 5. You know, that's asking yourself the big questions, the tough questions. It's about your self-belief. You know, what do you tell yourself about yourself? Is it your truth or is it other people's truth that now kind of has become your truth? So it's the separation of that. All of a sudden, I feel like a separation of church and state. I don't know why. Um, some of you, there may be a fear. Who did I just did a reading where I felt the same thing? Like there could be a little bit of a fear of what I do, um, like how is it looked upon? Wow, with the 2 of Cups underneath that. Wow, look at this. We have the Lovers. Oh my God, and look at this. We have the 4 of Wands. How interesting. And it's like the Hierophant is is over all of them. You know, Two of Cups. Well, this is love. The Lovers. It's exactly the year we're moving into, the year of the Lovers. We're moving out of the year of the Hierophant because, it's the end of the year, and I feel like whatever work has not been done, it's kind of like you feel this resistance. So I don't know, but the Lovers, connected to this Two of Cups, but it's like your faith above and beyond it all. It can talk about praying, and prayers are being answered, because ultimately, here is the Four of Wands. It's interesting, I'm doing a backwards reading. But here is a commitment, a true commitment. A true commitment. I don't know what made me pick them all up. Other than it's impossible for me to do a short reading. There you go. It's like something will drag me or draw me in. Okay. Let's use the Tarot of Dreams. Already pre-shuffled, but we're going to shuffle. Some of you, you may even consider like going to school for something or taking a class for something, that type of thing, because I feel like if it's something of your desire, it's going to grow. Like you start to get pulled to the right, like videos or books. I remember a period in my life, right after my brother died. I saw two spirits come in his room, and it was all in slow motion, so I felt like they wanted me to see it. And I saw my brother's body, his soul rise and join them, and then they were gone. And it changed the course of my life. Because next thing you know, I was at the library every single day getting all these books, all different types of books. And little did I know it was leading me on a path of where I am today. And it looks completely different than where I was. We have the Magician. The Magician is kind of a warning of, the power of manifestation, and that comes from the mind, the intent, so to speak. What I think about, I bring about type of thing. In the Nine of Swords, it's like I think of doom, and then therefore does not doom show up, right? But what if I think the opposite? The Magician's a reminder of all that you are and all the tools that you have available to you to take this journey. Not just that, but you also, it feels like you have your faith. So I feel like I'm being met both on my earthly walk and my heavenly connection. We have the King of Wands. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming over that Nine of Pentacles. So weird. All of a sudden, like very strongly, I smell like a Thanksgiving dinner, like a turkey dinner. And now it's gone. But it was so strong, like, because I thought to myself, Sam cooking like a turkey? So that may ring a bell with someone. It's gone now. We have the Four of Wands. Well, we've already seen the Four of Wands, right? It's kind of hidden. It's kind of in our belief system, in our faith, that type of thing. It's almost like, the angels or God is saying, like, I'm taking, like, I have your love. It's I feel like it's a partner. It's a partner. And look at this. We have the Three of Pentacles. This I feel like this is talking. First of all, the Three of Pentacles talks about you uniquely. You're part of something. It can be a great energy of collaboration. Um, but I feel like whatever it is, it's like I fear. There's this sense of fear that I may not like my piece of it um, may not be anything. Um, and I feel like the magician is saying, but wait a minute, you're the one who's creating this. Like, it has to start with your energy, your belief, all of that. Like, where did you learn? Where did you pick up that you weren't good enough? Or you weren't bold enough to take that chance? Where did that come from? Because it doesn't need to be there. Maybe just means reflection and then blah. Because really, it's about the Four Swords, and that's the healing of the mind, the body, and the heart, but the spirit, the soul. But it's also about one's own realization, one's own part in it. And that's what the magician is saying too. Like, you are now becoming the manifester. So anyway, I feel like, interesting enough, it's like, in a way, I feel, is my piece of the puzzle. Even though I feel like you feel like it's good enough, I feel like it's fearing what other people think about it. So you may be here for validation to say yes, your piece of the puzzle is exactly what it's meant to be, right? This is your uniqueness, your unique gift, so to speak. No need to worry about it. Instead, create within it. I feel like the person who's ever in this Four of Wands is exactly what they would see of you. Like, they would see that uniqueness and love it and appreciate it and help fill it, feed it, not diminish it. Okay, I think this will be it because I did not want to make this a long reading. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I often see her as a business owner. Can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. She's someone who can really pick up those details that other people miss. It's almost like, for some reason, I'm seeing her somewhat like as a psychic. But does she trust? I think feel like she didn't trust. Does she trust what she receives? Maybe she didn't. But I feel here she does. We have the Nine of Wands. Oh, I just sound like a gun being shot. We have the Fool. I do live in the country. Oh my god. Okay, we have the Moon. Can be Pisces, ruler of Cancer. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, though I did not want to take as many cards, this is what wanted to come out. So, we're not going to ignore it so much. If, so be it. I can see I'm already past 10 minutes. Dang it. However, hopefully you still hang in there, because I feel like with the Nine of Wands here, this is saying, whatever, it's almost like I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm doing whatever it takes, right? I'm willing. This is someone who is somewhat worn and torn, but what they've gained are spiritual muscles. And these muscles are for this physical world. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they're also for eternity, but they're to use. This is about the tools that you're gaining through these journeys, through these experiences, and if I use them in a certain way, I can see how they enhance my life. Um, how they enhance my life. So, you know, I feel like if this has anything to do with something that you want to create or something you're creating, I say do it. I say go for it. And then you have the Fool here. And the Fool to me is just very light and free type energy. You know, we'll let that go by. Um, you know, it's like the opposite of what we opened up with, the Nine of Swords. I let it go. I'm leaving it behind. I'm taking a chance. That's what the Fool does. Takes a leap. I don't know if there's ground underneath me, but I'm going to take a leap anyways. The Wheel. Destiny. You know, some of you are feeling drawn to certain things, certain people, and it's like these human conditions that make you question it. Otherwise, I don't think it'd be questioned. I feel like that should be the title of this video, because I do feel like it's the human condition that puts the limitation on you. Anyway, the Fool's like, let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's start this journey. Let's take that class. Because I feel like the Four of Wands is almost on the journey of this page. So as I'm on it, and what you're doing is helping you grow, like your physical world, your we could say your career, your pentacles, your craft, whatever you want to say to it. It may be a collaboration. I almost feel like does it end up like husband and wife? Like it's almost like hanging out there in the air. Could that be a potential? I do feel like for some that may be a potential. I do feel like it's almost like because I'm living on my true path now, right? I'm back in my magician's energy. I'm understanding that I am the creator of this life, and I have divine's backing, right? It's what's underlying this energy. So I feel like go for it. You know, if you have a clear mind, then go for it. Because I feel like this is saying that, you know, first of all, you can trust your own energy. I know you don't feel right in the Nine of Swords. I know it. I know it. And it has something to do, you know, to do directly with maybe how you feel about yourself. You know, can I, there's kind of like a shadow over it. You know, you may have gone through some difficult times through it. But, you know, the Nine of Wands is like, but you kept going, right? I keep going. Some of you, I feel like there's like a psychic here. Um, should I just leave it be? Well, I think what I want to do, because I understand it all, I think what I want to do is I just want to look at that Four of Wands. Look at this. So we have the Two of Swords. This is where, you know, this is exactly the energy the Nine of Swords would bring out as it relates to what I want, what I deserve, all of that. It's wearing a blindfold to your own truth. And boy, how can you make a decision out of that, right? It's like, how can I trust that? Sometimes it's unwilling, you know, like the unwillingness to see something, but the seeing of it allows you then to react now. You know, get back to that magician's energy. And listen, it flipped itself around in the deck. So, blindfolds are coming off. Truths are being told. You know, I feel like, and again, we're moving into universal year 6, the year of the lovers. I just did Gemini's reading, and boy, did it, you could definitely feel the energy of the year of the lovers. Here is also that beautiful energy. So, I don't know, guys. To keep it quick, you know, I feel like it's about taking some chances, taking some leaps, learning as you go. telling yourself, yes, you can have success, especially if it's something you're drawn to. Don't give up when just because it gets difficult, because I feel like, and then I feel like also what it's saying is, it's like you've come this far, right? But this Nine of Swords is definitely like a shadowy type energy. So that's what wants to be looked at. Can I have the Nine of Pentacles? Well, here it is. That's success. Can I have success in love? Well, I don't think there is a better love card to come out than the Four of Wands to me. And when we look backwards, we had the Lovers. So this could be talking about what's coming ahead for you, in 2022. That Nine of Swords has to go. It's got to go. Claim the magician energy within yourself. Be the fool. And I don't care what anybody says. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. Um, this is short for me, trust me, because I want to keep going. But I feel like, I feel like it came out. What needed to come out came out. So we'll leave it there. As always, thank you. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to thank you for spending your time here at my table. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.